Yo, what's good, jammers? Welcome to another episode of Jam TV. It's yours truly, Bizzy Bone, and I got another bomb episode for you guys. Okay, check this out. How many of you guys remember the horse and carriage episode on MTV Awards where Bone Thugs and Harmony did the big Crossroads set and all of that? How many of y'all remember it? If y'all don't, here goes a little, just a little smidge.
On a one-way bus to Cali, finna find easy, we believed it. And of course if we can dream it, damn sure that we can achieve it. And so I'm getting weeded, celebrating cause I need it. Yes, we made it, I can see it. And I'm even thinking haters hate. And I'm even making haters pay. Come around my way, it's Believeland, it's Cleveland. Those good up ghetto Saturday, those good up ghetto weekends. 10-5 to Granny house, that was everyone's mammy house. Where we smoke and drinking what, that would be the family house. On Kinsman with my friends, and ready to spend some men.
It was a big performance. We had the whole Mo Thug family there singing the Crossroads intro. It was big. We had the horse, we had the carriage, we had the man that played the Grim Reaper in the Crossroads video, and it was crazy. He was like going, people were coming in from the crowd and coming up out of the crowd like they were being called by the angel of death during Crossroads. Everybody was looking around, and you know, Diddy and Pud, everybody was looking like, what's going on? It was the bomb. But let me tell y'all something y'all might not know. I went to jail right after that performance in New York. Yeah, so I'm about to really dig in and tell y'all exactly what happened. But before we do, I was reminiscing. I went into the little war room and I was reminiscing on some of my hardware, plaques, and my accomplishments. I want to walk you guys through some of my hardware, just let y'all check out some of the plaques that I've been able to accumulate and get. So we're gonna go there first, and then we're gonna get into the story. Y'all ready? Let's do this, come on. Let y'all get a grand tour real quick. Okay, cool. So I wanted to let y'all see that, you know, just something that I was just feeling. I'm like, let me let the jammers see all this hardware, all these platinum plaques that we working on. Cool. All right, so let me start y'all at the beginning. Okay, so we really had this big performance for MTV. Horse and carriage, the Grim Reaper, the Mo Thug artist there. It was big. We were all in white suits and so on and so forth. Now, as I fly into New York, I was hearing about, like, I had like some warrant in New York. I was just like, that's the hip hop police. I was always ducking the hip hop police, staying at different places. I'd never stay in the same place. I was real paranoid when I got on. So I'd never stay in the same place twice. I was just hotels here and this over here, that over here, and so on and so forth. So I was always moving, always on the run. And I'm gonna tell y'all how that paid off later on. Cool. We in New York, we doing our thizzle, we doing our thing, we go to rehearsal. So at rehearsal, Fat Joe comes up to see, like, yo, Biz, what's good? Like, we're about to go in to do the big show, and Fat Joe was standing on the outside because, like, he couldn't get tickets at the time because it was just big. And he was like in the crowd, he was like, yo, Biz. I'm like, yo, Fat Joe, what's good? My nigga, what's happening? He's like, here, wear this. And it was a lion chain. It was a gold chain with a lion on it with like diamonds in the eyes and diamonds in the mouth. He's like, put this on for your performance, put this on for your performance. I was like, bet. So I grabbed the chain from him. We went into the awards. So when it came our time to start performing, we got up there and we did what we did. So after we finished, the performance went well. I was overwhelmed. So I'm sitting down, sitting on the curb. So all of a sudden, while I'm sitting on the curb, I believe Cray was with me. Or Lay was with me. Cray or Lay was sitting there with me, and I'm just smoking a cigarette, and I believe we was passing it. you know, talking to each other. Great performance, my nigga. Yeah, I'm hip. That was monumental. This is epic. We doing it. We really here, man. We really here. This is happening. I sure wish Easy was here to see it. You know, just chopping it up. By that time, Tamika was in play. You know, the new regime up at Ruthless Records. I wasn't too cool with it from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know that. Let's dig in. Let's get back to where we were at. Okay. So a guy walked up to me. He was like, "Bizzy Bone, Brian McCain?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's good? Let me sign an autograph or something." This motherfucker said, "No. We're at the NYPD. We're gonna need to talk to you. We're gonna need you to come down to the jail." I said, "What?" I said, "Man, I just got off stage. What is you talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, we got a warrant out for your arrest out here in New York. Blase skip, this, that, and the third." So I'm like, oh shit, right? So I'm being cuffed up outside of the awards and shit. So they cuffing me the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, these motherfuckers, I'm finna go to jail. I'm going to jail in New York. God damn. So Tamika seen them taking me away. She was like, whoa, what are you guys doing? This is my artist. And you know, she got on that mom shit real quick. Like, we ain't never really been cool, but she's had her moments. She's had moments and shit. So she got in the car right behind the police. She was like behind, following the car. I'm looking behind me like, hell no, Tamika's a little ride or die ass. She really is from Inglewood. Like, she really is from, that's where them bloods be, brother. That's where them bloods be at, brother. so she get behind the cop car where the cop is driving away, Lil Lay and them behind them. We got like 3 cars and motherfuckers. So I get to the precinct. So I'm sitting down. They was like, "Yo, you want a cup of coffee?" I'm like, yeah, give me a cup of coffee. I want a cigarette too. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna enjoy this shit because I'm thinking, what the fuck could they fucking want? You know what I mean? Like, I don't do my dirt in motherfucking New York. I do my dirt in, you know, Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio and shit. Like, I ain't done shit to nobody in New York ever. You know what I mean? So I'm just sitting back listening. So they get in there, and the first guy that I see, I look at him. And I say, "Are you in movies?" And he just looked at me. I'm like, "I've seen you somewhere before. You look like an actor I've seen before." And I'm gonna show y'all exactly who he looked like. Anyway, so I'm like, and you know, he looking at me, looking real mysterious, like I might be. I'm like, this motherfucker probably the hip hop police. This motherfucker probably been following me. So anyway, they was like, "We can't seem to get an address on you. We can't seem to get a number on you. We've been looking for you in Ohio. For some odd reason, we can't find you. You have no home address. You have no address." I'm like, "Yeah, I did that on purpose. I thought somebody was following me." It was like, really? Like, yeah, and I'm 17, 18 years old. They looking at me like, this kid cannot be this smart. So then they got into, I'm like, "So what is it that y'all want? What y'all got me down here for?" It was like, "Well, sir, a young woman said that you stole her purse from a strip club, out of a strip club." I said, "First and foremost, I'm like 17, 18 years old. Why am I in a strip club? Ain't you supposed to be 21 years old to get in here?" Like, I was already getting in clubs, y'all, but I'm just like, you know, I'm giving them the business, you feel me? I'm like, so if anything, ain't that club gonna get in trouble for having an underage person inside their strip club? And they was just looking at me like, "Hey, this little, he's a pretty smart guy." You know what I'm saying? So they kept questioning. They was like, "Do you know who this person is?" I said, "No, and I have never been in a strip club in New York, and I damn sure ain't been in no strip club in New York and stole no goddamn purse." I'm like, I'm fucking rich. Why would I steal somebody's fucking purse in a strip club? Did that make sense to y'all? I'm like, look at all this shit. Look at this chain Fat Joe got me wearing. Look at these diamonds. Tell y'all I need this Yamps purse. So after a little while, they like started going in through the song and dance, etc., and then it hit the headlines. Bizzy Bone goes to jail at the MTV Awards. You know, they got me sitting in there, and Tamika is sitting in there. She is raising hell. And after a while, they kept questioning me, and they asked me, they said, "Why don't you have a home address?" I said, "Because I feel like people are following me. I've heard about the hip hop police in New York, and I feel like I was being followed." They said, "Yeah, well, you got that right. We couldn't find you, and we were looking for you. And that's why we had to get you at the award show, because our calls weren't being answered." And you know, back then, if you get a little petty warrant, you know, you just be like, "Man, I'm good, man, I'm good. Like I was driving on suspended license and warrants until I got pulled over. And then when I got pulled over, it was like, I had like 30 or 40 charges. Motherfuckers was like, damn, nigga, you just did not go to court all them times, huh? Like, so anyway, so they finally let Bizzy out. And it was an experience for me. It was the MTV Awards and the time I went to jail at the MTV Awards. And when I found out the hip hop police was literally looking for me, man. Like, wow. And I wasn't as paranoid as I thought I was. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I thought I'd share this with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's yours truly, Bizzy Bone, and I thank you very much. Now, if you like this episode, make sure you press that one. And if you haven't subscribed, listen to me, you guys. Get your email, get a YouTube account. Don't just look at the app. Get your email and get an account and subscribe to the channel. And when you do this. Press the subscribe. Also, that will help you get notifications and bells whenever we got another episode coming out or whatnot, what time is coming out, etc., etc., etc. Now, let's get to the goods. The mantra. Yeah, my new album, and it is fire. We added more songs on it. You guys are gonna love it. It's the next level from Blaze and Bizzy, like I've been promising y'all. Oh, before I go, Black Milk, one of the songs on the record, stream it on all platforms. The Godzilla is another one. The Godzilla is something else that's gonna be a part of the record, so make sure y'all go ahead and look at that on my YouTube channel as well.
You know my niggas want me to get it poppin', artillery shopping. You know I started with nothing, we got a whole lot of problems. A motherfucker don't want it, I give it to him. I got him a dicky doc, I'm a part of it, little weak in the following. Ready and willing, nobody get what I'm giving, you better be in.
And also, Carbon Monoxide, streaming on all platforms. It is truly, truly a classic. It's featuring my niece, Ajane. She's working on her new record now. My son, YBL Sinatra, who I call him Bone Bone. And he's got a great record coming out now. Him and his brother, Lil Bizzy, done put together some hot tracks, and they ready to get ripping too. So it's gonna be, everybody's working towards that common goal. Definitely. Okay, so that right there. Now, the new record, The Mantra. We will have pre-orders up ASAPables. We are on it day and night. Where? On www.IamBizzyBone.com. And I truly, truly thank you guys. Oh, I can't forget, my bad, I can't forget. Also, the official Jam TV website, definitely. And if you can't get to that one, let's get to jcastmusic.com. But they both interconnect with each other. And that'll get you all the Jam TV stuff, face masks, the shirts, of course, that great texture, as well as the jumpsuits. And then you got the baby onesies, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, this is it. This is the story, man. When Bizzy went to jail at the MTV Awards and I found out the hip hop police was following me. Crazy, yo. And it was true. I wasn't paranoid. Oh, and let me add this on, you guys. There's always questions. Hey, B, when you gonna get back on the road with Bone Thugs and Harmony? Okay, now the first thing is the corona. That's the first thing. That's the first thing we gotta think about, you dig? But when things start opening up and the world opens up like I expect for it to open up, the All 5 Live will happen in 2024, where we reunite, sign with Live Nation for hundreds of millions of dollars. The Bone movie comes out. We got another record coming out during that time. I have this plan all in my mind in order for this to happen in such of a big way. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And that's what I envision for my brand, for my band. And that's what he says, speak it into existence. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, sir. Okay, so thank you guys once again on behalf of my wife, on behalf of my children, on behalf of my crew, on behalf of myself. I appreciate you guys. Y'all stay good. God bless y'all.